Hi, everybody.
We have a cat
We
here.
have a lot of the pets in here today.
Hi. Well, there's only
my
one
boyfriend.
cat left and one dog.
Yeah, they all got. I
Minutes
voted them
ago.
off the island.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack.
Jack's evicted them all.
He's like,
Except
for
so
Jen.
sad.
That was
He's-
my compromise.
And this cat that might pee on something we don't know. Hi, Ozzy.
Hi.
How you feeling today?
Good, good.
Good. You sick of this shit yet?
No, not half.
no, not half.
Today I haven't stopped since I saw my hearing aid guy. I had a therapy session.
So you're primed. You can hear. Your ears are open, and so is your heart from therapy.
My
Jack, you're
spirit,
such a twat.
You're right.
my spirit is back.
There you go.
You're right. And not sick of me yet. We're all good.
No,
we
we're good.
love
I feel
you,
You can come and live with us.
Oh, I can't wait. Good.
You can bring your dog and your 3 cats. Soon to
Really?
be 3 cats.
More pets.
You're welcome. Dogs and cats are welcome here.
I can't wait.
Dogs more than cats.
I do want to bring my dog to visit next time at least.
Yeah.
You'll love her. She's beautiful.
What is she?
She's a Catahoula Cur and a Border Collie.
Oh.
She's like a herding, an Aussie.
I haven't got a clue what she looks like. But
I'll show you a picture after. You'll love it. Well, last couple episodes, Ozzy, you were on the road a lot, but now you're back home getting some relaxation time and once again struggling with the entertainment system.
Oh boy.
Oh, dear.
I'm the fucking worst.
The best.
Oh, we have grass now in the house.
Also, are these the Christmas DVDs? You got him, Jack?
No, though, because that was, I think, maybe his birth. No, I don't know.
Maybe it might be his birthday present DVDs.
What is that? Chris Farley.
Best of Chris Farley. I own that DVD still.
Great one.
Oh, Maggie. Maggie. Hi, Mags.
This is like fucking watching history. You don't do that now.
Thankfully, no.
That was such a good room.
It was a great room.
I love that couch.
Couch is great.
What happened to it, Sharon?
Since
Go
store.
to the couch.
Gone.
It's gone.
Gone.
Oh. Yeah, I'm right here.
Might not even be in the house.
Get out of here, fucking rocky, son. Son of fucking dude, you know. Jack! What the fuck am I doing now? Oh, fuck it. Crazy. I am fucking useless with this stuff.
Well, it didn't help that, like, it never worked. It wasn't always you. It was.
It seems overly complicated.
It
is,
really.
and they
The
keep
guy
saying
comes,
it's
the
so
guy will
easy.
come and go, listen, this is the easiest thing in the world. You do this will do that and this will that. They only got to just press this one button.
Yeah, right.
As soon as he goes out the window, we're fucked.
It was also like the system too. Like this Crestron system just never worked.
That's a classic DVD, the Chris Farley compilation, because it has the Paul McCartney sketch, which you must love. Do you remember the Chris Farley and Paul McCartney sketch?
Yeah.
That's what I feel like here a lot of the time. Like, do you remember when
Remember when?
you couldn't work the DVD? He's my
I
inspiration.
still can't work these fucking
Love
things.
him.
He's the best.
As technology's gone on, it's gotten worse because instead of having one remote, you got to have fucking 5 different ones.
Yeah, but it's kind of gone back the other way now with Apple TV. It's just one little remote.
I mean, our TV system in there,
Well, it's too many
which
options.
I never watch anymore.
You just watch your YouTube.
I
Dad
never
just
watch
watches his
TV.
iPad.
He's a big YouTuber. All he does is watch
I've heard.
YouTube.
You're addicted to YouTube.
Yeah, I say to Sharon, as I'm watching my screen, I go, Sharon, you're becoming addicted to that.
He
Your
says
TikTok,
to me,
he's
yes.
YouTube.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, what about you? And he goes, oh, yeah.
What are you watching on YouTube?
Anything. I like, there's a lot of old music stuff, there are historical stuff, like documentaries.
Yeah.
I'm really into documentaries, interesting stuff.
But he wants anything at all. I'm
But
looking
what
at
I
him,
like about
he's
it,
watching cats.
What I like about it,
that-
you can put
the
something
movie?
on and you go,
Oh.
oh, fuck, I don't. Yeah,
Real
and
cats.
flick it on to something else.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit and watch the whole thing if you don't like it.
Yeah.
My favorite thing that he watched for a while was like power drills for some reason.
Oh.
The drilling. of
Drilling?
all
Why
sorts
drilling?
of things
What?
drilling into rocks.
Why were you watching drilling?
And then he was also watching.
Sometimes I flick on something and obviously I've never had any knowledge about. And it interests me. That guy I'm interested in now, he's friendly with that other guy with the gun.
Oh, he is?
But this guy, he's fucking nuts.
He loves watching these, like, kind of like the redneck gun videos where they're like, we're going to take a gun and see how many car doors we can shoot through.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
that is fun.
And then the other thing that they have that I was like blown away with, that he was obsessed with watching, was this guy that would build rat traps, and then to see how many rats the guy
Oh.
would trap in his like little thing that he built. And
Do you remember the rat catcher that you were obsessed
Oh,
with?
yeah.
And
Do you
then
ever get into the bee people? The people who go like rescue a big beehive? I
Oh
like
no, I've
those
seen the
ladies.
ones with the vacuum cleaners and they suck them up and then let them go.
That's all right.
Yeah.
These
How
are your
entertaining.
entertainment suggestions from the Osbourne family. This episode is very heavily focused on one visitor, one interloper at the house. Do you have a
no.
guess, Kelly?
Dill.
Jason Dill.
Dill.
Yeah.
So you remember him now.
Oh, yeah, I remember Dill.
Did you pretend to forget him
I
every time?
The other name was
Probably.
Doe.
dildo.
Dad.
Let's see Doe. Jason Doe.
No vagrancy with special guest Jason
Jason
Dill.
Dill.
He got a whole episode.
He did. Just did wonders for his career.
The fuck?
I bet.
I love Dill.
He never showered.
Yeah, he did. He just slept
He
a lot.
was
Oh,
like
with Martin.
he was
Remember how
like- was
obsessed with Martin he
homeless?
was?
Yeah.
I met Jason Dill a while ago on the rocks. He's a professional skater. So he makes his own shirts and stuff. Like he's some golden god in Japan. It's kind of funny.
He's opening the washing machine to see what's in there.
Dill's so funny.
He doesn't seem clean.
He's like you look a stoner.
God, I'm so hungover.
Jason Dill just broke up with his girlfriend, and he was staying at her apartment down about 10 minutes away. Checked into a hotel for a little bit, moved out, went to this house where Mike was staying at, got kicked out, and now is staying here with me.
I fucking love Dill. And I love that
I don't know where he come from. don't know
I
how
can
he
be in the
met him, I don't
weirdest
know where
place
he
in the world and
did
run
it
into
or
him.
not.
Oh,
I don't know. I mean, he may be working for me. How the fuck do I know things going around here?
Do you want to hear something crazy? Do you know one time I was in New York City and I was walking down the street and I was like, that's weird, that looks like a passport. And I picked it up and it was Jason Dill's passport.
whoa.
Get out of here.
Weird.
Yeah, and then he comes like running around the corner and it was him.
That's wild.
Yeah, there are so many weird situations where I run into him and I
I've never
just,
fucking run into him once.
I love Dill so much. I think he's,
He
Very
kind of loved
genius.
us. He kind of loved us, but it was kind of like.
He was that dude on the couch.
He was that guy on the couch, but never got in the way. So it
was like an
wasn't like
invisible-
you would
invisible
say.
person.
You would never say like, "How long is this guy staying? I've had
was
enough."
like
But he
hovering.
was just always like around, but
Hovering
not
around.
in our face.
Yeah.
You do end up saying that eventually, so he must have stayed a
He,
long
he
time.
was there for like 3 weeks.
Did you invite him or just
Yeah,
hang
no,
out?
it would, and it didn't end up. It was never like a planned thing to be like, no, this is your home now, Dill. It's like when we like in
But he went, oh, this'll do for a few weeks.
Yeah.
but he yeah, no, I can remember. It was just meant to be for a little bit.
How did you meet him? Because he's a little older than you,
we met
right?
through friends in LA, and then we hung out in New York for a summer. Yeah, and we just all kind of.
Was that strange? That because he's like 10 years older than you, right? To be like,
is he 10 years old?
16-year-old?
Probably.
You wouldn't have noticed because he never spoke a lot.
Yeah, he was quiet.
Yeah, very
but
quiet.
If
He
you're
never said-
friends
he
with
never said
Dill,
once, hello, Mr. Osbourne. Let me introduce myself. I'm a friend of Jack's. Thank you for putting me up for 9 weeks.
Well, you know what it reminded me of with Dill? Remember in The Goonies at the end when Sloth and Chunk are with each other and he's like, hey, Chunk looks at him, he's like, it's okay, you can come live with me now. and Sloth is like, okay.
Live with you?
I love you. And his ears all moving. I'm like, that's what it felt like when I took Dill in.
Poor Dill. A 30-year-old man living at your house.
Yeah.
No, I think he must have been like 26 or 27
something like that.
or something.
He,
did you
I
ask
will
her
honestly
for
say that
permission?
I've had some of.
No.
Wait, what are you saying, Ozzy?
I said to Jack, did you ask our permission to bring Dildo in there?
It was because he was just meant to stay for like a night or two, and it just stayed. It ended up being 3
But
weeks.
I think that Mum didn't mind it because
he was
took
so low key.
and he took care of Jack and made sure that Jack always was home safe, and that.
Sort of.
Well, they were
Ish.
also partying together, right?
Ish.
Like the time I walked downstairs and Jack was with his friends, and there was naked women, stark naked women,
Shut up.
running around the garden.
Yeah.
You were asleep,
You're just hearing about this, Sharon?
and Jack went to Robert. What the fuck you doing?
Was it Robert or you? Was you?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Maybe
It may have been both.
That's what we all say. Oh, I can't remember.
maybe you liked having Jason because he was the only one using the cooking
Utensils.
supplies.
Yes.
Correctly.
He was cooking quite a bit. Well, while Jason's here, there's another house guest that you're all at the end of your rope with.
Oh boy.
Lola.
Oh,
Is that
Shit,
shit?
yeah.
that is.
God,
Oh,
is.
God.
You haven't got the dog round
so
here.
big.
Jack, I gotta talk to you about that. I gotta listen, Jack. This house has cost me a shitload. She demolishes my bed. She chews my furniture. It's not on, babe. I love Lola. Oh, don't get me wrong. I really love Lola.
Remember your
Jack
words
loves
right now.
Lola. But Jack also loves to go to night fucking clubs. And what I don't like doing is pick. I don't mind a little fucking Pomeranian turd. But when that fucking Bulldog unloads, you gotta get an earth mover and a fucking gas mask to go in the kitchen. It's like fucking plutonium turds.
Who told you that?
Yeah, little pizza, late night pizza. Wonder what you've been doing, Jack.
Let me call you back in
The
5 minutes.
Wonga.
Right. Look at that cell
Somebody
phone.
give Lola away to him.
Yeah.
Can I just say one thing, Jack, before you call Mom?
You didn't give a fuck about the dog.
Kelly, you don't give a fuck about your dog, your cat, or your other fucking dog. Close your mouth. You don't, Kelly. Mum.
Hey, Dildo.
You know, I'd really, really appreciate it if you would just start telling me when you gave my dog away. You know, this is really getting outrageous.
Yeah.
2 times now you've done this, Mum, and I've really had a fucking enough of this. How would you like it if I were to give him anyway?
This is rich. You guys just gave me the most evil, like, how dare I ask the dogs to leave this room, yet you just gave my dog away because...
It was a lesson to you. You wanted the dog, and it was your dog, and it was your business to
It
take care.
actually wasn't my dog. Lola was purchased for this gentleman right here,
That's right.
and I ended up taking a liking to that full-figured, beautiful
Yes.
dog.
Woman.
But I was picking the shit up because nobody else would.
I had things to do.
I'm a rock star.
They are huge shits,
They're
too.
disgusting.
so
It's like
gross.
I mean,
But I will say, she changed.
She changed.
In
Bulldogs are hard for the first couple years of their
I
life.
mean, you can smell it from the fucking rainbow.
That's why I never came home.
There you go. Oh, she's done it again.
Do you
not
see, as soon as Ozzy moved near Jack and goes, Jack, this one goes, before he's even heard it.
But then the next scene, Melinda's like, hey, Jack's calling you, and what did you do? You went,
But you're still living in the house at this
Hey,
point.
Yes.
whose side are you on?
So,
The side of the truth, mother.
Oh, yeah, right.
Kelly is a seeker of the truth.
That's right.
A holder of the truth.
So you're still living, I mean, yeah, of course you're still living there. And so they just gave away one pet.
They gave away my dog,
But
yes.
she came back.
Well, she came back due to public
Spoiler.
demand.
Oh, fuck, you know, we're getting a bullet.
Because the viewers loved her?
Yes, and they were like, how could you give that dog away? And then Mum was like, oh, I guess we got to get her back.
Well,
But the public would tell us what to put on the shelf, what to take down.
but you're living with the shit smell and not the public.
And when they piss on a carpet, no matter how much you clean it or what you put on, it always stinks.
Yeah.
Kelly's
yeah.
got a nose so could smell piss or shit from fucking New York to LA.
I do. I have such a
I'm the
heightened
same
sense
way.
of
Of course, you go,
smell.
oh,
Yeah.
stop. I can smell shit.
That's a helpful skill.
But I could have been like a nose. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like those people that smell things for a living.
Yeah.
Yeah, a perfume expert.
Yeah.
What? I can smell shit.
You could investigate missing people or something. She's been here.
Exactly. Oh, you must have been a tracker dog in your last
I
life.
smell it.
I see a good hour procedural in your future, like the medium, but for smelling.
For smelling. The
Kelly
smelling
Osbourne
medium.
is the nose.
What was the fake,
I will watch that.
was it the fake crime show on, in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, where she was like the psychic dog? It was
Yeah.
some weird psychic
Yeah.
show.
Tamara.
Yeah. Yeah.
See you tomorrow. Well, Jason was doing a lot of the cooking, which is nice, but he also kind of tries to become a voice of reason for the kids.
He was.
Because he was close
Do
with
you
both of
remember any of?
Well, no, I really don't. A little bit.
You drink much?
Yeah, check.
You drunk?
No, not yet.
Hi. You having fun? I mean, is it worth me coming over?
Kelly.
How do I get there? I take Sunset to...
Kelly.
I'll be back in half an hour, Jack.
Don't go over there.
I have to.
Where is she?
Go over.
I have to.
Where's
Kelly,
Daniela?
come
Go.
here.
Go.
Kelly, come here. No,
No, seriously.
No. Why are you going over there?
Where was I going?
Why, is she drunk?
No.
She high?
No.
She had sex?
No.
Who is he talking about?
Oh my god, you can have that.
Oh,
back.
don't rub that all over me. You're gonna rub that all in my fucking pants.
It's
You
already all
got
over
it
your
on
pants.
you.
Why
Like,
don't-
rub it deep in. Ugh.
Oh.
You have serious fucking anger issues. Like the difference between like your pants are already fucking dirty and they need to be washed anyway. This was a clean jacket. You didn't need to fucking do that.
These Kelly, I don't want to know.
Well, they're dirty, Jack, because they're on you.
They used to argue over.
Everything.
Ah, you caught my fucking collar. Ow,
Yes,
Dill.
I'll get you.
I'm
That's why.
What the fuck is the time?
1:15.
Well, put a sock in your mouth, okay?
Sorry, Mom.
Well,
Dad's awake. Fuck.
Uh-oh, here he comes. Here he comes.
I'm fine. These kids hiding in there were talking loud and woke me up.
Sharon,
Amy's home.
That also has to fucking go.
Do you know what I don't get about Mom and Dad though? Is that they said when we move into the new house, you can have as many friends as you want over. It's alright. Blah blah blah
We're
blah
just saying
blah.
that shit.
When we move in the house, like no friends. Be quiet.
Dill's allowed over. Dill's my roommate. Your mom respects my opinion, though.
You guys can all laugh and say what you want, but I will always solidly have Jason Dill's back because he did try and mediate. He introduced me to like a world of like music and art that I wouldn't have known, and I think he's fucking genius.
He was definitely there was a time where he was a better influence than a worse influence, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. Last time I saw Dill, God, it's got to be 10 years ago. I walked into a diner. It was late. It was like 10 o'clock at night.
In LA?
In LA. I walk into this diner, and I
He was asleep on the couch.
No. I sat at
He was working there.
I sat at like the counter at this diner.
He was asleep on the counter.
No. And his back was to me, so I didn't recognize him, and his head was shit. I had no idea it was him. I sat there, and then I'm ordering, and then I noticed it was Dill right next to me, and his reaction wasn't like, "Holy shit, dude!" It was,
Hi.
"Oh, hi," like as if I'd been there the whole time with him.
That's so cute.
And I'm like, "What's up, dude?" He's like, "Oh, you know, just hanging out." I was like, "How are you?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Like, he doesn't show emotion a lot.
No,
he's
'cause
just
he does.
everywhere, so he's not shocked to see you.
Yeah, well, I guess he was just so, like, unfazed that I hadn't seen him in a million years, and I'm sat there, and he's just kind of like, all right, cool.
Why were you at a diner late at night? Were you hitting the wonga?
No, I was actually quite the opposite. I just got finished with
A meeting.
with a 12-step meeting. So,
Good.
And he was fine. He was no bother to me at all.
Until he was. Because then you were like, you
no,
end up...
I thought he was taking advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all. I
went
thought
on too long.
The kids are so much younger. Yes, you know what? He's okay with the kids, but now it's enough.
Is it true that you really valued his opinion? Such a cute thing
No,
to say.
I feel like I
guys would
honestly
have
feel like
conversations.
you did used to have really long conversations with him.
Me?
Yes.
Oh dear. I can't remember.
Well, you wouldn't remember because it was at like 3 o'clock in the morning and you were probably half asleep.
None of us sharing Quaalude stories together.
What? What did you say?
You were sharing Quaalude stories together.
You guys were doing lewds together?
Yeah, getting
You
those
and
lemons
Dill?
on. Getting that lemon on.
That sounds nice. He does seem genuinely stressed when you two fight, Kelly.
He hated it.
Yeah.
He did hate
so
when
sweet.
we would fight.
But why would you rub chocolate into my pant?
Jack, are you going to really rehash this argument? Because I still think I'm right.
I don't know.
It seems like at first.
Don't
okay.
start again. That was fucking 500 years ago.
It seems like at first you're trying to help him get something
I
off
was
of
trying to
his
help him get
pants.
off, and then I realized
a
how
rare
much
sisterly
there
move.
was all over his trousers.
So
And then
she just smeared it all over my...
no, so I wiped my hand
On
back
his
on
trousers.
his trousers, being like, ugh. And because it was already there, he's gonna have to change anyway.
Yeah.
And then he takes the ketchup or chocolate, whatever the fuck it was, and wipes it all over my clean jacket. And even Dill had my back then. He was like, okay.
He points at the camera.
Yeah,
he broke
he's like,
the fourth
yep.
wall.
Yeah.
Is
think
there
for
a
the first time-
conclusion to this fight?
No,
No.
it's pointless. I don't know
Okay.
why we're even
A lot
talking
of them
about
just
it.
dangle.
Open-ended.
Also, do you know who you were going to see?
Yeah,
That
that
night?
seemed, that seemed very shady.
Because
It's
you say,
1:15
like,
in the morning.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You say, is she drunk? You say no, and then you're like, is she? Why does she need you? Or
Can we
something?
hear that again to see who I was talking to?
Was it Kim?
No.
Very fun. I mean, is it worth me carrying over?
Oh, fun.
How do I get there?
Do you know what my necklace is, Kelly?
Kelly.
Evil Todd.
Don't go over there.
I have to.
Where is she? Go over.
I have to.
Where's Kelly? Come here.
Go.
Kelly, come here. No,
No, seriously.
No. Why are you going over there?
Because she can't drive.
Why, is she drunk?
No.
Because she what?
What?
Can you rewind that?
Jack,
Because she
Jack,
blah
Oh my
Because she
god.
had sex?
Going over there.
Because she can't drive.
Why, is she
She
drunk?
can't drive.
Yeah.
Why, is she drunk?
No.
She high?
No.
She had sex?
No. Ew, Jack, that's none of your business. Oh my god. You can have that.
Oh,
back.
don't rub that all over me. You're gonna rub that all in my
You know,
It's already all over
It
me.
kind of feels very like she. What
she's
you went
being
to.
nurturing at first.
And
I
then
was
you,
being really
but then
nurturing
you were
and-
like, "Oh, you can have that back," and you. That was.
But it was chocolate on your trousers. Move on.
And you're eating with your mouth open,
I
which
am,
I know
yeah.
you don't love.
It was fucking years ago, this is.
No, this is
arguing
what I'm
about
here
it
for.
somehow.
Really?
Things don't change around here.
This is why we, you know.
Also, can you imagine you're like, how old are you? In the
Do you know every
60s?
time I see the kids quarreling, I get this cringe comes over me. Because they were asking all the fucking time, weren't they?
How the fuck do you think we feel? The whole world saw this. You're cringe. It's like it's nothing compared to the cringe we felt.
And we loved it. Isn't it crazy to think about going out somewhere at that hour with just written instructions about how to
I
get
know.
there?
It's nuts the way that I used to find places and
We
that
would
I
just drive
and
around.
I used to, like, I would love to take like an A to Z or A to Z, whatever the country you're in, and hand it to like somebody who's about 18
The
and be like,
co-driver.
and be like, go and get somewhere with this, because I don't even think people
No.
know how to read a map anymore.
No.
Yeah, you ask like, oh, I take Sunset to this. I think they
I don't.
beeped it out. Probably so we didn't know where that
Yeah.
person
To be honest,
lived.
I don't know how to read the fucking map. My idea is, cab, taxi.
Yeah.
Well, Jason was not always a perfect influence on Jack.
Oh, here we
This
go.
is
Plot
probably
twist.
my favorite Sharon moment of the,
The truth
entire
comes
show.
out.
Plot
You
twist.
are a little devilish when you want to punish, and I love it.
Oh, is this where you
oh.
piss in his alcohol bottle?
No.
No?
I think she just took it.
Let's see.
Oh dear.
I'm going to smoke a cigarette.
Oh, I see. This is very nice.
Mom, what? Just leave it.
No, I'm gonna take a piss in it and put it back.
I told
Are you
you.
nuts?
Do you remember this, Sharon?
Yeah, I do.
She's pissing in the bottle.
Don't you dare, Mom.
If you tell him, I'll kill you.
Mom!
Oh, Meanie.
Even Minnie didn't want you to do it.
Look at Minnie.
At least I had your back.
I think it was probably because it was Dill's.
No, it was yours.
No, it was Dill's.
Was
I
it
didn't-
Dill's?
Yeah.
I love that outfit.
Leg warmers.
That was an out.
Another one bites the
thick.
dust.
Hold on, Mom. I'm not a drama queen. I'm sorry, but that's disturbing and disgusting.
What's disgusting?
I don't think it was disgusting.
Yes, it is disgusting,
It
Mom.
isn't. You've got mud on your heels, clean them.
It's just as bad as when you shit in Dad's bag of weed when we were in Hawaii.
Oh, hey. You found a bottle of Jack Daniels?
Yeah. And
It's
I.
mine.
Oh,
Hi.
Oh no.
Okay, what did you do? Did you put it on
Who's
something?
this?
no, I was trying to piss in it.
It was Dill's.
It was Dill's.
But
Did you
didn't piss in
empty it out?
No, you did.
Oh, okay.
She took it from me before you pissed in it, I think.
Yeah, because you were just gonna wee in the top of it, and I
But-
was just like, no. What? Why is your son drinking your piss the ultimate punishment that you can think of at that time?
Yeah, why not just be
I
like,
feel like-
No,
whose is
smoking
this?
Shit.
You shouldn't have this. Oh, I'm gonna piss in it.
Is that true, Ozzy?
It
Did
teach
she
you
shit
a
in your
lesson.
weed?
Yes, it's in my bag of
She
weed.
tried to get me to do it first, and I couldn't shit, so she
In
did it.
Hawaii?
Yeah.
On vacation?
Yeah.
And then he chased us down the hallway. And we were all going, the hallway of the hotel. Do you remember? We went in Bobby's room, or
Yeah.
Kevin.
Yeah,
That's
Bobby's.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Sharon.
Yeah.
Sorry, but it's so funny.
Absolute.
And it was like the
Square.
small. Now I know it was like the smallest bit of weed in like this tiny little Ziploc baggie, and I was like, "This is like shit weed," and Mom just.
Turned it into
Shit
shit weed.
That's all you need
Do you
on
remember
vacation.
that, Ozzy?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He
You've
remembers
been-
the big moments.
Can you
You've been
imagine if we?
drinking those-
Can you imagine if we took something of hers and shit in it or pissed in it?
Oh, she would go fucking ape shit.
You would lose your fucking mind.
And what did your dad do?
Yeah,
He
and-
lost his mind.
Yeah. And what did Kelly just do when you were doing it? Because it's not. It's like a. Kind
What
of
happened
a
the
crazy.
other week?
What happens if it's like, let's just flush it down the toilet and be like, I took it because you shouldn't have it.
What happened the other week?
To teach you a lesson.
But you,
Did he
give me
work?
the, I don't understand how your son potentially drinking your piss is the punishment that you think
the
fits
crime.
that crime.
The punishment doesn't fit the crime.
Of course it does.
No,
But it's perfect television.
fair enough, sure, because it's so fucking crazy.
Kelly, why do you think you went so fast from laughing to being genuinely angry with her? Did you not think she was really going to do it?
Well,
But she had like trousers down ready to go.
I had no doubt my mom was going to do it. I just don't. I still to this day say, I don't
Wouldn't
understand that
poison-
punishment
wouldn't
for that
wouldn't
crime.
that
It doesn't make
cause
sense to me.
injury? If someone drank someone else's urine,
But he's pissing into alcohol, which already would sterilize it.
It doesn't hurt you.
Not mixed with alcohol.
Really? I mean, explain to us. How would you
I don't know
this?
from personal experience, but
It's
that's not
such
my
high
thing.
volume alcohol.
It's high volume insanity. That's what it is.
And there's a little bit of lewds coming out in the piece, so it's relaxing.
Really?
I think that we're going to find through watching this that Jack and I were a little bit more, even though we bicker a lot, we're a little bit more protective of each other than.
Definitely in season 1.
Yeah.
Because season 2, it was we were like sticks scattered in the wind. Like we weren't ever really around each other.
Was that so? It definitely wasn't yours, though.
No, it wasn't. No, I didn't drink Jack Daniels in that time period.
Season 1.
Fucking hell.
This is our last day.
Oh, season 1.
Yeah.
What was your drink of choice?
Back then,
Yeah.
What was that stuff that you had in your room? Absinthe.
absinthe. Yes.
Oof, woof.
I threw that away.
What's absinthe?
Absinthe.
I don't know.
It's the green drink from France with the sugar that you put the alcohol, you set it on fire and then you drink it and you hallucinate.
It's like it was supposed to make you hallucinate a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
Moulin
like a
Rouge.
Moulin Rouge. Yeah. Why did we both say that?
I just remember it getting me really drunk. I don't remember hallucinating.
It's very strong.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the
And
strongest.
it tastes like poison.
Anisette.
Yes.
Kind of. It had something in
What's
it called
that
like
stuff?
wormwood.
What does it take?
It
It
tastes
tastes like licorice.
Licorice,
Like
licorice.
Fernet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Dad's saying.
Oh yeah.
Pernod's the same. I got drunk on Pernod once. It was fucking hot. I had the worst hangover ever.
Oh yeah. Those-
And Jack Daniels. 3 drinks, I cannot stand the smell of Southern Comfort. I drank fucking 2 or 3 bottles of that, and it was fucking dead.
It's so much sugar. Oh yeah, that's the worst hangover.
Do you know what for me that is? I could never drink tequila because I felt like it was drinking someone else's spit. That's what it tastes like to
I love
me.
tequila.
And red wine. I had the worst hangover I ever had in my life from red wine.
Yeah, it gives.
And
yeah.
when I
head.
smell red wine on someone's breath or they have wine
But you
mouth
for a hangover is another drink.
Do you remember when you smelt red
Yes.
and threw up.
wine? Yeah.
Stay drunk. I did for fucking 16 years.
Well, let's go back to Jason Dill and some of his cooking antics.
Oh boy, Dill in the kitchen.
Dill in the kitchen, cooking with Dill.
Oh, he's doing the dishes at least.
I like to cook here. There's such nice stuff to cook with. If I'm not accidentally setting timers on fire.
Yeah, he melted.
We can't show Sharon though, because then she'll know
What the fuck is
He
that?
melted the egg timer.
Is this the first you're finding out about it,
So
Sharon?
horrible.
What the fuck is that?
An egg timer. It was a little chicken.
You know those kitchen timers? Oh,
Sharon, I burnt the griddle. I'm sorry, Dill.
At least he owned it.
Yeah.
It's a new stove, isn't it?
I think I ended up getting it off.
he must have left it on there for so long.
Acid-based compound thing.
Well, you love to scrub.
So
Perfect.
it was fine.
Another scrub job.
There's Mike.
There's Mikey.
Is it coming off? He was really upset about it. Aww.
Have to be upset about it. Where is he?
I think he's going outside.
Aw.
Do you have a metal spatula?
Yeah.
This might be far-fetched, but what if we heated the metal spatula straight?
Fuck, I don't remember him.
Who is that?
What's his name now?
That's
friend.
Mike. Mike Piccatelli.
Is he still around?
Yeah.
You ever see him?
Yeah.
They
What's
both
he doing
run.
now?
They both run a huge company.
Yeah, he's got a. I actually spoke to Mike a couple weeks ago, actually.
Who was that?
Madonna.
I hate her.
Oh.
That's what he said.
That's
No,
spicy.
no. He just held up a picture and like made a weird smile.
Well, now we know.
Yeah.
I won't repeat it.
It was very nice the way everybody was trying to get it off.
Yeah.
It was sweet.
No, I remember me and Mike actually figured out how to do it. We boiled water, like really boiling water, and it like loosened the plastic
Really
off.
melted.
Yeah.
He seems genuinely
Yeah.
guilty about
Was
it.
it the egg timer that burned?
Yes.
He accidentally turned the griddle on, and the egg timer was on the griddle,
And it
and
melted.
it melted.
Ozzy, I would think Jason might be surprised you remember him now because at this time he feels like you never know who he is.
I used to be there.
You haven't got your friend a duvet. He's lying on the couch with no duvet.
Do you want a blanket? He's like, no, I'm okay. And there's that cashmere blanket on there.
Didn't realise he was there.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Just staying for like 3 or 4 days. Whatever, Jason's no problem.
Dad, this is Jason. He's a good friend of mine. He does this and he wants to, it's all right if he stays for a couple of nights. And I go, sure. But when he comes in, he goes, and he comes in and he scratches his fucking hair and he walks around my house. And he goes to Jackson and I go into Jack to ask him to borrow a razor blade. And there's a fucking couch moving and I go, what the fuck's that? And he goes, it's Jason, man. Oh, Jason who? Who the fuck's Jason?
Ozzy doesn't remember me. Every time I meet him, he says, nice to meet you. That's fine with me.
Nice to
You know what I mean?
meet
It's
you.
kind of like an invasion of privacy, you know?
You still do that with a few people.
You were just fucking with him though.
No.
We used to be walking around my house and I go, who's this fucking guy? And I go, Dill. Who the
I
fuck
really
Dill?
feel like we should have brought Dill in for this episode.
I do too.
know.
It would have been great.
Why
He
was
would
he
have
so
just sat
itchy?
here and doing that.
Maybe we'll do another one with him.
Probably have been asleep on the couch.
With a shaved head now.
I think
right?
he
He's
does.
got
live
like
in LA?
it's shaved on the side.
Does he
and
live in
kinda
LA?
I think he lives in Oxnard.
Okay.
Not far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I heard, but I could be wrong. I don't know. This is a long
Well.
time ago.
He was showering though?
He was. Occasionally.
Ish.
Ish. I mean, we
don't
all
think-
occasionally showered back then.
Yeah. Skaters not known for their hygiene.
No.
Did he take a shower at all while he was
He
there?
did. Yeah, I just said occasionally he would.
Unfortunately, a couple skaters I
Stinkies.
remember. Yeah,
Stinky
not
skaters.
good.
You know what's funny? Back then, I was actually talking about this with my wife recently. Back then, to be like a pro skater was like such a big deal. It was like, wow, like you're
Yeah.
a pro skater. Now, if you say you're a pro skater, everyone looks at you like, all right, loser.
Well, it's like DJs.
Well,
no,
unless
DJs
you're like
now are
16.
bigger than ever.
No, but everybody wants to be a DJ. So when you hear them say, "Oh, I'm a DJ," you go, "Right, okay."
Well, now
Yeah.
there's like teenage pro skaters on TikTok that get big for their like clips. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like comedy in a way where you're just, but if you're over 40, it's like, wow, it's
You're
sad
like-
you're still doing that.
It's weird because of Dill. To this day, a lot of my friends are still a large group of the professional skate world.
Yeah,
And I know
mean, he
nothing about skateboarding.
He was definitely a pioneer in his time.
Who?
Dill, like he was a really well-respected skateboarder.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Dill's made his way through everyone in the house because now he's also becoming friends with Melinda.
Oh,
She's in a meeting,
What meeting? What kind of meeting?
a family meeting.
A family meeting?
oh,
Is Jack in
Pip,
there too?
Yeah.
Pip.
What a cutie.
And another thing while I'm on the topic, Sharon. Oh, from now on, if kids are going to be staying at the house, I'd like to be asked because that fucking kid came back tonight.
Yes.
In
Did
Australia.
your 4 friends come?
Yeah.
As I pulled out
Yes, at
to
the
go
front.
to work,
That's not
I
fucking-
saw
that-
4
that-
kids.
No,
They all
his
drew
friends
up.
rock up, and I said no.
Geordie.
Geordie.
I said, you know, if you're staying with someone, you don't invite half your fucking mates
But what
over.
I asked Sharon, I don't mind, but I
You
think
can't be
it's
staying
very
here and
expensive.
inviting
She's
friends
had
over.
it.
It's not right. And giving out this phone number and using this place as a you know, as his fucking office.
And just says fucking blatant lies, just the most ridiculous shit, just like about money and about how like she said that somehow me, Jordy, and Mikey went out to dinner and we stiffed her with a bill. Like that's such bullshit.
Is he gone?
No, his clothes are still up there.
Which one are we talking about now? Is it still Dill?
Still Dill.
Okay.
It's a full Dill episode.
Okay. All right.
How long did he end up staying total?
He was
Like
there
few
for a
weeks?
while.
It was 3 weeks. I
More than
remember. Was it more than that?
I
It was more
couldn't
than
even
3.
begin to remember.
I
how
felt like it
long.
was 3 weeks. I remember
It
that
was
being
more than,
like
a
a
lot
thing.
more than 3 weeks.
And he was-
How the fuck would I remember it?
But and me, I can't remember a
But
damn
he was
thing.
giving out your home phone number
Mm-hmm.
for people to contact him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no one had cell phones back then.
and
Yeah.
can take
Well, he definitely
messages
did.
for Dill.
Do you remember his credit card?
No.
His credit card was
Oh,
so...
it was ripped from the center, and you had to like.
It was, and he would have to like tape it every day, or just the magnetic strip had like come off, and so he would just carry around the magnetic strip. I remember being like, dude, how does that thing even read? He's like, I don't know, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Now, were those other guys Dill's friends or
Geordie
yours?
was there.
Oh,
Geordie was
okay.
there, and I forget the other guy's name. I think he was a surfer or a skater, I forget.
I don't even want to set up the next clip because it's just some good old-fashioned Osbournes shit talking.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
I really enjoy.
Okay.
I like knowing who you guys dislike.
Okay.
Let's let it rip.
I feel like it makes me not want to like them.
Why? You want to know why Fred Durst is moving to England? Because nobody hates him there.
They soon fucking will.
That guy's Australian. He's a surfer.
He's so hot.
In New York,
but he
though,
has
it's
the
like
biggest,
in New York,
package.
it's like 10 stories high. I'm sure they did a little.
No, I'm sure it's.
Are you talking about someone's
Statistically,
package, Kelly?
No.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
Am I? Who are we talking
How,
about?
how cool would that be? Like, you could stand there and be
talking
like,
about a
"Look, I'm
billboard."
as tall as my balls.
I'm as tall as my balls.
You're talking about a billboard on Sunset.
Some pro surfer guy.
That was that like, yeah, it was a Calvin Klein ad.
Oh, that had to be Amy's old roommate.
Oh,
Travis.
Yes, Travis.
It is Travis.
Yeah.
I looked it up. You're exactly right.
Why? Do you want to know why Fred Durst is moving to England? Because nobody hates him there.
They soon fucking will.
God.
Whenever you go on Sunset, you see that big
That guy's Australian. He's a surfer.
He's so hot.
in New York,
but he
though,
has
it's
the
like,
biggest,
in New York, it's
package.
like 10 stories high. I'm sure they did a little.
No, I'm sure it's socks.
The testicular area.
Socks.
It'd have to be
She
socks.
said it was socks, but how cool would that be? Like, you could stand there and be like, look, I'm as tall as my balls up there.
You're talking about this guy's dong with Dill.
Yep.
Normal stuff?
Normal.
But also
every
with her
day.
nanny and her mother.
And he then was an actor. He does really well.
Mm-hmm.
He is. He's in a show on the History Channel, Vikings.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in
yes,
Vikings?
yes, he is.
I
Yeah.
haven't watched
He's
that
really good in it.
fucking years.
I remember those billboards because there was something in London, right, where they had to take it down because it
Something
was
like that, yeah.
causing too much traffic and accidents.
People
Because
just
women were just crashing into
Going
each other.
around and around to get another look.
See these big balls. Anyway, but that was a normal relationship that you had with Jason, where you could talk about this guy's.
I
job.
talked about everything with Jason.
You
Like,
never had a crush on him of any kind.
No, nothing like that. Him and I were like really, really good friends.
I love that.
Yeah, I
'Cause,
looked
yeah.
at him more like a big brother than anything.
Yeah.
You
Sometimes
had
it
loads,
gets.
Kelly had loads of male friends.
Still
just
do.
friends.
Like if you
yeah.
if you were going to come to, let's say, a birthday dinner of mine, it is like 15 guys and 3 girls. Like that. My female
There you
friends are
go.
very special to me, but I get along better with men.
Yeah.
You're real.
Is it because you always had a brother? Maybe.
Hey, but your good friends, girls, are in England.
Yeah.
Yeah. This next clip, I'm not proud to say I did weep in my home.
But why?
Because Lola's back.
She's back.
Do you remember this montage we're about to see? I challenge you not to cry.
Okay.
Oh
That'd
my
be
god.
great.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What steaming soft shit from where she's
remember this.
Aw. Lola's Rock.
On the
She was a
counter.
beautiful dog. She was a beautiful dog, wasn't she?
God, the best.
What a fucking nice girl.
Oh, look at her. The spotlight was on her.
Beautiful.
Aw. Not a great swimmer.
Look,
I can't.
Oh, she's back.
Welcome home, Lola.
Oh my god. The greatest.
That's so gross.
Did it make you teary-eyed?
No.
Not at
But
all.
no.
come on.
If I saw a montage of Polly like that, I would
Yeah.
lose it.
I mean,
You're
no.
always sort of like
That was
pragmatically
I did see
cold-hearted
that.
about the pets.
I never
but
saw
then-
any of the episodes, but I saw that and it was fucking great.
Here's the thing about the reason why I kind of have a wall up for dogs because of that. Like I had she was like such the best dog, and I've just always had like since she died, I was just like,
when
all right.
when you have something,
It's your one true love.
Yeah.
you like Minnie, when you know,
Yeah.
Like you
big
love
gap.
Bella, but you don't love her the same way as Minnie.
No.
Yeah. And I've just
Minnie's your number
You
one.
only- it's like the strongest love you ever had.
It was really, really, really hard for my mum when
Soulmate,
Minnie died.
she's waiting for us.
She is.
Just waiting to bite you.
yeah, seriously. Ah.
Yeah, it's also the music in that montage. You know, it's like a Sarah McLachlan commercial.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, she's back. I had no idea. That puke is so fucked up,
Isn't it?
and you
It
notice
looks like she's had a cream sauce on something.
Mum, it's just the
like she
bubbles
ate a
and the
bowl of
foam
like
from her stomach.
bolognese or like a carbonara.
Yeah, that's.
it looks like yogurt.
It's heavy.
Oh,
The worst thing is when they throw up and then they eat it again.
well, that's the first time I think we hear production
Go.
or the
Go.
camera person
Yeah.
just start laughing. Did you guys
No,
notice
I didn't
that?
know.
But
Yeah,
did
let me
you
see.
hear that go?
Oh, yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, see it again. They were not expecting that. Oh,
So good.
what a cute, disgusting dog.
Oh, she was the best.
Fucking classics, that was.
So gross.
That was the fucking best. I loved it.
Everything that comes out of her body is like next level gross.
Yeah, it's either end.
Yeah. She's a great dog though.
Well, now that Lola's back, there's not as much
She's-
room for
she's-
this house guest.
Poop in your house.
No, she never really would, because she ends up leaving again. She goes back to where she was before when she came back, and then public demand was like, no, you have to get that dog back. And so we ended up getting her back, and while she was gone, she'd got trained and she'd stopped really shitting in that or pissing in the house.
And she was with somebody who
Trained
worked
her.
for us, and he still does. And he just is
He
like
loved
a
it.
dog magnet.
Since he had her, he has nothing but bulldogs. But bulldogs, how every fucked up thing that can happen to a dog, a bulldog gets. Everything.
Yeah.
Every
They're
fucking
ve-
skin
they look so
problem.
strong, but they're very delicate. They have,
Any updates on pork chop?
yes, we got one today.
What?
We got on pork chop.
They're
Whoa,
really
whoa,
shocked
whoa.
that his disposition is so calm
Aw.
and sweet and lovable, and that he is
His head doesn't look so raw.
raw.
Is
Yeah.
he healing?
Yes, he is. He's
So
healing.
what's happened? What's happened? You're not having him.
No. They haven't decided yet because there were over 100 people that
Oh.
wanted him, and the thing is, they were a bit wary because of the little dogs. But our dogs, I don't think they're so old.
They
I
don't
don't
pay any
think that they.
attention.
No, they'll just be like, "Oh, hello."
Well, I'm glad he's healing.
I know
He's
he
medium
looks
rare now?
so much
Medium
better.
rare, for sure.
He's no longer medium well.
Let's get him to
You
raw.
send the onions back.
Does he come with like a béarnaise sauce?
Oh, shut up.
Oh, Jack, he's
That's
just.
what Lola was puking
Yeah.
at.
He's the image of Lola.
Oh,
But no.
Like,
Whoa,
more
okay.
Tan, more tan.
Lola was
Crispier.
Aw,
Lola
poor
was
well
baby.
done. More well done.
I forget how little she was. Like she
know,
wasn't like
I
a
know.
huge bulldog.
No,
she was
she
actually
wasn't.
pretty small.
Well, she
What
was
a
a
fucked up thing to
lady.
do to a dog, though. That's fucking so bad.
It's really sick.
No,
Bringing us down.
Yeah, really.
What?
So let's
Who brought
get
a pork chop?
Keep it happy. Yeah. I know. Well, I was hoping for an update.
So then I'm looking on the same website and there's this cat and
Oh, no.
somebody had sliced its ears off.
What the fuck website are you on?
This
The dark
website,
web?
no, they take in animals that are.
It's
this-
not okay. Mum calls everything a website. She was looking at somebody's profile from TikTok.
Yes,
Okay.
and they take in animals that have been abused. And this poor cat, they tried everything for this cat, and the cat
We know how
passed
it is.
away. And then you see them put it in the.
Bonus?
Yes, and I was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe
Died.
it.
In the furnace?
I saw my wife showed me a video on TikTok the other day, and it was this like kind of like TikTok-y like younger Asian girl, and she's like, "This is what I feed my dog. I'm gonna show you." Oh no, it started with her holding a rabbit, like a little white rabbit, and she's like, "Well, my dog's on a very specific diet," and then it jump cuts to her with a mallet killing the fucking rabbit,
Jesus.
ripping it apart, throwing it in a bowl, and like chopping up all this meat and
Shut
like
up.
feeding her dog.
No.
I swear to God, it's the most fucking. I was like, whoa. Like even I was shocked by it, and nothing really. You know me. I'm
That's
like,
horrible.
yeah,
This is what those neighbor ladies think happens at a Black Sabbath show.
pretty much.
Oh
For
God.
sure.
Well, Sharon, you did seem to have a limit for one house guest because it's come time for Jason to go.
For the chop.
Yeah.
This is the end.
The Dill Meister.
A little bit provocative.
He's been
I'm
voted
always
out.
really scared when I'm right here at your house. I feel like your mom's gonna come outside and
Looking at
catch me
porn.
smoking or being drunk.
Okay, what are they supposed to be advertising here?
They're playing doctor.
I told you, get those accommodation signs and put them out the fucking front.
I'm gonna fucking type up some fucking invoices.
Melinda's done.
He's
We're
got
done.
to tell them. Oh, the hair.
Yeah.
That was that dope was good.
Mike, my mom says Dill has to go. My mom says Dill has to go. So how should I tell him?
Who is that?
Melinda.
I just gotta tell him. It's gonna be tough though.
I don't do good with these kind of conversations.
What should I say to Dill about him leaving?
Just tell him the truth.
What should I say to him? Oh, Dill, Mom wants you to leave, or...
Mum wants you to leave.
What the fuck should I tell him?
No, you just gotta say that we need family time
I'll just be like, Dad doesn't want anyone in the house anymore.
We need quiet family time. And if that's all you have to say.
Quiet family time.
Is there any place you can go for a couple of days?
Yeah, why? What's going on?
My parents just kind of want, the house to kind of start quieting down and stuff.
So
That was
nervous.
very well put.
Yeah.
Very good.
It's hard.
Oh, he's going now.
5 or 6 now?
What?
Who said it? Sharon said it?
Yeah.
Sharon said that?
That was a great fucking
Come back.
rec room. No.
Alright.
I was bummed when he left,
It doesn't have to
actually.
be like immediately. Oh, you just stepped on the cat's tail, dude.
Just want to give the family a break for a couple days, Because they need to be on
Do you remember that Louis
social
Vuitton bag that he carried around everywhere with
Right now, I stay
him?
at my friend Anthony's house, another pro skateboarder. And then,
A
if
baby.
I fucking come back here. I'm a fucking pro skateboarder, Sharon. Don't talk down to me. I'm gonna be the envy of boys across the world when this comes out. I was the middle kid. I was always the middle little kid. And, well, actually, I was the last kid.
I love that you think he's homeless this whole episode, and then he leaves with, the largest Louis bag.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
But he'd been using that credit card a lot, I guess.
He knew he was just very frugal.
Is the friend he goes to stay with the same guy he ends up starting the company with?
No.
The one
Oh,
who
they
was
just have the
helping
same
Mom
name.
clean the counter with the spatula
Oh, okay.
was the one who he started the company with.
And you said you were sad when he left?
Yeah, I remember being like, oh, my friend's gone.
There's a moment we didn't
The
see
coachman.
when you were like, I don't want to have this conversation, and Melinda says, just blame it on me. I don't care. I'll take the fall.
Uh-huh.
Did she do that for you guys often, Kelly?
She still kind of does.
Yeah.
She'll just take the fall?
Yeah.
She's
She's like, just blame me. I'm in Australia. They can't get me.
That's perfect.
But I don't have any reason to blame Melinda for anything anymore, so we're good.
She seems quite annoyed with how long Dill's been there. She's like, I'm going to print up some invoices.
Yeah. I know, that was funny. What did I say to him that he said, don't talk down to me?
He was just joking, but like I think you guys were like pissing around.
You guys would bicker a lot about stuff.
And I think he was just like making fun of the fact that he is a pro skater. And, you know.
Okay.
But you're still in touch with him.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I am.
Do you think he remembers most of this?
I think he does.
I remember he kind of hated it.
Yeah, I would. I think because it doesn't exactly paint him in the greatest of light. So I think that and nobody knew when we were doing this that it was going to be as popular as it was.
Right.
So I think for a lot of our friends that were on it that did become recognized as a result of the show, it became something that they did not like.
Right. But on the whole, it probably helped his business, I would imagine.
I think so. I think it kind of it took him in a different direction because how many kids watching MTV back then knew who Jason Dill was? The average person didn't know who he was, and it kind of made him a bit of a household name for a minute.
Yeah. Are you better at all now at having frank conversations with your friends?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Ozzy says yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Probably. I mean, yeah. Although I tend to not have no roommates anymore because I've got already 5 roommates, you know.
Yeah.
4 daughters and a wife. So
There's no room.
there's
at the
no
inn.
room. There's really no room.
And 3 dogs.
And 3, yeah.
No room.
A lot of mouths.
I beg to differ.
What, me?
Yes.
He still has
You
people
still
staying.
have the straggle-along staying in your house.
No, occasion, like
Occasionally.
what? Like I have a friend will stay when I go out of town, so he stays with my wife, so she doesn't feel like she's home alone, kind of thing. And then when I got divorced from my ex-wife, my buddy ended up moving in with me, and he was going through a divorce, so it was like the divorced.
You take in rescues like your mom.
Yeah.
Me and Jack have always taken in rescues. We can't help it.
Kelly was unbelievable. One would go, the other one would come in.
Well, good. Now I know who to call when I need a rescuing.
And like I'd go to the mall and find a kid that had been beaten up by his parents and bring him home, or like
He was precious.
He was
precious.
Well, thanks, Jason Dill.
Thank you, Jason Dill.
Bye.
We love you, Jason Dill.
We do.